Next up, we've got Sparkfire versus Spree here. Albuda versus Bang Dream. And a great start here for Bang Dream. We are sacking for value. Check top adds another Mokariki. And the search grabs the level 1 combo. Very, very straightforward standard line. And flips another Mokariki for the trigger. Why not? All right. We sack again. We'll keep our hand going. Gets another copy of the level 1 combo. What a gamer. It's just that easy, you know? We search it. We top check it. We get the changer to it. It's all coming in hot eventually. This time, Sparkfire gonna actually get to proc his Ricky here. Using it to grab his own level 1 combo as well, instead of having to get into memory first. Last game did have to play it, not resolve the clock, send it into memory at the end of the attack so that his level 1 combo would be powerful. He's freezing the Brainstormer for fun, and we're going in for the triple swing. 3 takes. It's got to be an easy red level here. We've got the Mokariki in hand. Easy clock target for green. Another 2 and another 1. Hey, we take 1 block, but was that the bar? Well, it wasn't the one that he needed because he just drew right into it. Finisher goes away. We've got triple combo and 2 climaxes in our hand. No discard outlets, I don't think. Bit tricky. Does go for the brainstorm here. Would be nice if it hits. Does hit. There's a helmet here. Yep. Goes ahead and helmets for the time machine. Wika on reverse. Go to memory. Come back. Beginning of the climax phase if you're level 3. Rest it. Key here. Rest it. And discard to get a Dolores finisher from the waiting room. Billy's doing the math here. 5 out. Don't think he has the full mill down here, but could be wrong. Feels like he's a little bit short, so might try to play for the last 3 climaxes. First check 4, all clean. Decides to add, believe that's the helmet. Level here for Sparkfire. That's got to be 1-0 from the way that damage is being left over. All right. Stops on the quote-unquote Kome. Triggers one of the 2 soul triggers that Bang Dream runs, it feels like. That's going to be 1-4 for Sparkfire. Not bad. 3 climaxes left in deck. Try not to mill them. Adds the first thing he sees. Does not trigger. That's pretty nice. All right. I think that's 1-6 for Sparkfire. Whoa. That's a roughie for sure. Does still clock 2-0 now. And for once in a million years, it's Bang Dream with the life lead after triggering soul triggers. Not a sentence you hear every day. No. Wow. Barely hits 1 on the brainstorm for Sparkfire here. That's got to be gross. How many climaxes are left in your deck? Well, seeing a little bit of the low end of Bunny Girl here. Both of the decks on screen honestly kind of have a similar kind of instant loss condition, or instant disadvantage condition rather. You go straight to 2 before getting your one game going. It's pretty hard to play ball. I guess most decks don't really like that in general, to be fair. Probably Slime's the only deck in the format that can take that to the face and still feel okay about it. Stakata gets 1, I think. Puts a Ricky into memory. And then swinging with the pay 1 trigger twice. This is not a great turn. Next up, trigger clean as much as you can. One of the 3 climaxes. Here's a door. Not sure what the ad here is. From the way he's looking at it, feels like that might just be another door. And double block for Billy. Double trigger for Sparkfire. Everything's starting to spiral a little bit here, you have to feel like. Mill that clean. Youch. Double block on 1 for Billy. Keeps a level 1 combo. If he draws the bar here, he's nasty. Wasn't able to see the draw. No, yeah, it's another time machine. Lock in the hand. Pretty tempting. Empty lane to swing into. Feels like there's got to be cancels. Feels like the bounce back's near guaranteed to happen at this rate. And then... And there's the bar still in the deck. Does decide, however, crack the Kome, which is on death. Check up to 3, add a climax, and discard. And it also has the effect of sacking itself to give somebody 2k, so bonus points. It gets the proc its own check 3 for some kind of value. Counting the climaxes out here. I think that's got to be 4 out. And there's that bar. Bottom of the deck. Penalty's a door, a bit annoying. But it'll all shake out, I'm sure. Lock on the board. Considering the 3rd attacker. Decides just to, no brainstorm, no funny business. Let's just swing out. All right. Step 1 is going to go with the Mokariki. Triggers bar. Goes for the combo second. Does not like what he's seeing. There's the Anon. Ouch. 2 more climaxes going away. That's 4 guaranteed. Could even be 5. And, yep, goes for the clean trigger just to try to stick damage. I think that's 2-3 now for Sparkfire. Do you even lock? Risk triggering more climaxes, and this game is going to get to even parity pretty quickly. Yeah. Vanilla trigger does get to bounce the lock back. I think that does make him discard a card from hand. It might just be that lock. Unfortunate kind of bounce back timing. You didn't even really want it. All right. I think Sparkfire at this rate does get the. I think that was double cancel. But he's probably going to. I'm not sure if he clocked. Even if he doesn't clock, I believe that's going to be penalty after this deck into 2-4 or so. The time pressure's on now. We've got to get all the memory and get the Mize and get going. Thankfully, we have a good amount of stock. It's not like it was used much to pay for anything yet. Remember, it's got to be 4 different names in memory for that My finisher. So even though he has 2 Rickies for the nice little compression trick, that's not doing any more favors in terms of fulfilling the finisher condition. 3 more names. How do we get there? What is in that hand? You got to think the 2-1's not in there, or else you would have cracked it immediately. Here we go. Event. Grabs 2 Mize. Not sure what they are. The glare is playing me here a bit. Gets the one that can pay 2, or pay 1 to check 2, rather. And then is able to pay the extra 1 for the free fresh. Every little point of damage counts at this rate. That's name number 2. 2 more to go. And we have a guaranteed 1 in hand, so really it's kind of 1 more to go. And with this turn, you pay down 2 stock, you swing 3 times, get to 6 stock. That's not a bad setup for trying to get to double my on the next turn if you get unlucky. And there's kind of the ray of light here for Sparkfire is the amount of climaxes that Billy just milled out. Chances of sticking damage a heck of a lot higher now. I think if you get a double stick here for Sparkfire, you're happy. If you get a double block here, conversely for Billy, you're pretty happy. Get to stabilize and likely send Sparkfire up to 3. But that's yeah. Here we go. Block 1. Need a second one for Billy, and it's not coming on this attack. Red target. Nope. You need a green target, which you already had. Okay. I think sees a climax on top, keeps digging, adds the climax in the end, triggers door. Youch. Okay. And mills away the Mai. It's in the waiting room. On the opposite side, though, Billy is here at 2-4. Not that much stock. Draws the door, insult to injury. Out what? Guaranteed 5 now. 6. Yeah. Could be even 7 in that stock. Has the healer, but the free playables are not that many. 2 time machines, an assist, and an Anon. It's a stock heavy line to play out this turn regardless of what happens, and really trying to get rid of the deck. Clocks the helmet. Ooh. Draws another climax. Yuck. Okay, well, we found the climaxes, but how do we get rid of them? One, 2, 3, 4. That's 7. Could be 8 out even. Don't know what the. Not sure what the. Oh. Not sure what the read here is. He's doing the math. If we brainstorm and we play the other 2 1s, right now he's going to heal And he's going to go to 3 stock. 1 climax left. It pays out blind. Does brainstorm. If this hits, he's a legend. No, it does not. 1 in 5. Gross. 3 in hand. Cracks the brainstorm to draw. Hopefully not the climax. I think it was the cherry, but he's going to leave it. Time to swing out. Here's 2. Sparkfire is truly a believer in his opponent's abilities to trigger souls today. But might need a new prescription. I figure gotta be able to see the triggers on the cards here. Swings with the second time machine. That's 2. Cancel. If this takes, doesn't. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Sparkfire, you want to stay at 2? I don't think it's not that deep down at 2. If he has another healer, that'd be nice. If there's climaxes to hit to get another healer, also nice. Not sure though. Maybe the healer's 2 or less. I don't remember the condition. It's 4 more. I mean, 7 left in deck here. If you have a climax to play, brainstorming's been annoying here. But at the same time, stock do be dirty. You have to figure that you have to figure that Bowie is going to be ready to crack Dolores back on the next turn. Are you going to live that? All right, does clock. Now what? 5 left in deck. Brainstorm. Hits 2. And mills out the second Mai. There she is. Hold on to that. Have to figure it's mill 1 more card and we're off to the races. Nope. Even hand a clock even. Might have the 2-1 that goes to memory to search for the other copy of that Mai. And it's time to spin the wheel. Level 3. Grab the top card from the deck, and here goes nothing. All right. I mean, Sparkfire's got just about enough for this line. As long as one of the memory cards he's about to play is going to search him out the second copy of the Mai finisher. Open lanes means he can swing with the 1 soul character for not really any detriment. Yep. There we go. Grab the Mai. Here's double. 2 stock left over. One of them's got to go to memory, I'm sure. Let's go turn on our finisher. In the meantime, Billy, the age-old hope. If you tactical decompress into Icy Tail, Copium, they won't hit the climaxes. At least I'm fairly sure that bottom card is clean. If that bottom card's a climax for Billy, was a little rough, but like 90% sure it's clean. Because I think he drew the last climax. I'm not sure. Wait, maybe it is a climax. I don't remember him triggering a climax. Check 3 again. Maybe Sparkfire didn't have the climax, but I think he's got it now. Yep. Here comes my. Oh, we get the assist. Nice. Yeah, let's pay 2 for the, second copy of my. Position ourselves upright. All right. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck today. Any more decisions to make here? Not really. You do have one stock to work with. Do you believe that the bottom card is a climax? He does. Reasonable assumption to make. It's not like you can see Billy's hand. And it is not. Here we go. Penalty clean. Second card of first mill. Oof. It's a climax. That is some gross unluck. And then hits again. Why? Third time. Reveals nothing. Block the 4. Does. On 1, though. 3 here. Sparkfire will get to scry. Top card of Billy's deck. All right. Top or bottom. Sparkfire himself. All right. Block. Key block. Complete gamble now. If this is the mill clean into the block, that's exactly what Billy's hoping for. And that's what it's teeing up to be. Another door trigger. If he snipes off the door, he's a legend. But it doesn't really matter anymore. Puts it on the bottom. I think it was a climax. All right. Aye. 2 Dolores is in the clock, though. What do we have to change into? Oh, at least we have the door. 1 Dolores. Any others? 2. Perfect. All right. Why worry? Okay. Grand times. A little bit worrying there for a second, huh? Okay, then. Do we have enough cards to discard? Because if so, let's play that Anon and carry on with life. You know what I actually really don't hate right now? Hold on. Is there a brainstormer in there? There is. Yo, grab your brainstormer. We gotta fix this Benimaru burn. Or sorry, this Anon burn. Anon. Gion? Something. Doing the hand math. We do have to discard 2 as well to grab our Dolores's from the waiting room. What are we thinking here? Does clock. Fine. Yeah. There's a non. Grab the brainstormer. Exactly. Perfect. All right. Let's go ahead and discard, rest, sack, grab Dolores. All right. Here goes nothing. Heal twice. Here comes the door. Now, what life is Sparkfire at? I mean, he clocked himself up to 3, right? So I think he clocked himself extra to grab the climax, but then played a mine, so it would have healed off. So I think it is just 3-0. On cancel. Does get the burn. Triggers bar. Do you want to take that stock? Does not. Assigns to the center. blocks the second 4. Massive. Oh! Didn't know that there was a climax left, but it is kind of annoying. It actually kind of would have been funny if you could have taken that 4, because then I think you just guaranteed blocks down the full damage that's remaining off of the Anon. Now, a big thing here now, what number can Billy burn? All Dolores gone. I think the downgrade was gone. Assist is on the board. And cancel off the fresh deck. We have the healer. That's a burn 4. And that's going to be, yeah. I mean, I think you just take that, right? Unless you get a burn 3 instead. No. Burn 4 for all the marbles. All right. Each 3 is lethal. 3 chances. And the first one lands. Rough. It ended up being a pretty close game, all things considered, but Bang Dream taking it out on top for round 2 here. We'll be back with round 3 in just about 8 minutes, 47 seconds.